What is up, YouTube? Happy Friday and welcome back to my channel and welcome to another vlog. It is Friday, June 30th here today, and we are just making our way to the gym. It's about 1:30. I was working evenings last night, so I didn't get to sleep until after like 12:30. So this day is always like a pretty slow start for me this Friday, but we're making our way to the gym, and then I'm going to bring you along for this whole weekend. We have some things planned. Tomorrow is Canada Day. Got to get my workouts in. Just a lot of stuff that we're going to get up to, so I thought I would bring you along and show you all of that. Okay, so we finished up our workout. I did my push day, so basically chest and shoulders, and then I did abs, and I did 20 minutes of cardio. I'm also getting my steps today, so I'm at 6,000 steps right now. Hopefully it doesn't rain. I would like to get out for a walk this evening. It's 5 o'clock already. We are just in the car trying to get home through rush hour traffic. Which is not great. But after the gym, we just ran really quick into a Latin market. Is it a Latin market? To pick up some ingredients for a recipe we're wanting to make tomorrow. I will show you everything we got when we get home. I'm tired. I've had my post-workout. I had 2 scoops of my clear whey protein, but otherwise I haven't had anything else to eat yet. So it's 5 o'clock and I've only had 1 meal to eat today. So I will show you, I'm gonna double up a bunch of my meals right now so that I can get my food in, get my calories in, hopefully early enough before bed so I don't wake up feeling super heavy and super full to do my check-in tomorrow. But we are just driving home. Hopefully, I think we're just about through like the most condensed part of the traffic here. So I'll talk to you in a bit.
Excuse me. Excuse me. Are you hot? Excuse me. What's the temperature here? Oh, 27 degrees. Let's see. Take you. And if these ones are open, I will take you. So I just combined meals 2 and 3 here, and it looks kind of ugly, but this is my chicken breast, ground turkey, rice, bell pepper, and asparagus. So usually I would have like chicken breast and ground turkey as 2 separate meals, but it's already almost 6 o'clock, so I'm going to eat both of these together. All in all, this is a really good meal. The asparagus I have right now is like not very good. It's very like woody and kind of stale. So aside from the asparagus, this is a pretty good meal. Definitely the hardest thing for me so far with prep is getting in all of my meals. I struggle to eat 6 to 7 meals a day. I think just because I'm not organized enough. When I am like paying attention and trying to eat a meal like every 2 hours, then I'm on top of it, but all of a sudden I'll like eat 1 meal for breakfast and then 4 hours will have passed and I'll have things that I'm trying to do and I'll just lose track and I won't stay on top of my meals. So I am eating enough calories every day. Like I am eating all of my meals every day. It's just that sometimes I'm having to combine them together, and ideally I'm supposed to have an hour and a half in between. So today is a very good example of the fact that it's 6 o'clock and I've only had 1 meal. So it's just not realistic for me to try and fit in 5 more meals separately. However, I do go to bed like closer to midnight, so I still have time to get a few meals in, but this one is easy enough to combine. And we're running out of the house again after this, so it's easier for me if I just eat these as 2, and then I'll plan to have my next meal
Someone is making noise in the kitchen.
I'll have my next meal in like an hour and a half.
Are you riding on Dad's shoulders? You okay? Okay, I thought I would just show you the couple of things that we picked up from the Latin grocery store today. So, we got this bag of corn tortillas. These are just, it's 2 pounds, I believe, of corn tortilla. Yeah, 2 pounds, 35 tortillas, and they're like the small little round ones. So I think these are gonna be delicious to have with tacos. It actually says they were made in Canada, so that's pretty cool. So we're gonna use some of these to make actual tacos with. And then we also got these extra large burrito tortillas. So these are pretty huge, if you can see. And how many? This is only 8 tortillas. They're extra large, and these are premium flour tortillas. That we're gonna use these to make like quesadillas with, which I will show you when we actually are making things. But both of these were in the fridge when we bought them. This one actually just says like refrigerate after opening, but I will put both of them just back in the fridge for now, once I show you everything else we got. And then I don't think we actually got a ton of other things there. Let's have a look. We got some oregano. The recipe that we were following calls for Mexican oregano, but I don't know if at this grocery store they would call it Mexican oregano, because this is just called oregano, but it says it's a product of Mexico. So I'm going to assume that this is Mexican oregano, which I think is going to be really nice, and we can use this. We're out of oregano anyway, so we can use this for the rest of our cooking. Ooh, this bag smells almost like a campfire, like it's got a very smoky smell to it. So we got 3 different types of chilies. I will apologize that like I have not even really looked at this recipe. This is all kind of Johnny's thing, but I wanted to share this with you. I can't pronounce anything, and it's really embarrassing. It's very embarrassing. I feel like it's guajillo chilies, but I don't know. But we got these chilies in this bag. You can see, look at all those seeds in there. The recipe we're following, we will be removing the seeds because I don't think either of us can handle that much heat. But honestly, I've never had any of these chilies before, so I'm not sure how spicy they're gonna be. I know I sound very uneducated, but this is just not a common ingredient for us here or just in our day-to-day life. So it's exciting for us to be trying this. This is a 4-ounce bag. We almost bought half a kilo because we couldn't find any smaller bags, but they were like right next to the till, because I think these are like common ingredients that people are buying all the time. But we almost committed ourselves to a half a kilo bag. The recipe only calls for like 6 to 7, I think, individual chilies. So this little bag would probably make us like 3 of the actual recipe. These ones smell from the package a little bit smoky, but they don't have like a super strong scent that I can smell. And then we got this one, which was slightly more expensive. This one was $3.99, and these ones were $5.99. I don't think we need as much in the recipe. It doesn't call for as many of these. These are the Morita chili, and this is 4 ounces as well. And both of these are products of Mexico, so that's pretty cool. So this one smells so smoky. That is very cool. If you look at these look like they're smaller chilies, and that they're almost slightly less dried looking to me. They seem to have like a little bit more moisture, or like they're a little fleshier to begin with. But these smell so smoky. They smell delicious. So I don't know how many of these particular chilies the recipe calls for, so we will see. And then lastly, we just got These are the ancho chilies. So ancho chilies I have actually heard of before. I still don't think I've ever had an ancho chili. These ones are only $3.99 as well, so I think they're slightly, I don't know, they're cheaper. These ones look bigger, if you can see. So that's everything we've got. Initially, yeah, we weren't sure if we were going to be able to find like whole dried chilies to make this recipe with, and thought we might have to try and make do with ground spices. So this was really cool. It was somewhere we've never been to, like this Latin grocery store we had never been to before. It was just a small little store, but cool to check out places like within your local area that you've never been to before. And I know you can feel kind of like an outsider, but always everyone is like super welcoming. People want to share their food and their culture with you, and we just want to try out this recipe. So anyways, I just thought I would show you a little bit of the few things that we got. Making my current favorite water drink. Takes actually a lot of this syrup. Are you trying to abuse the cat to be on video? We're gonna start prepping our ingredients. I just peeled 6 cloves of garlic, and Johnny is going to now de-seed and de-stem our chili peppers. So we have our, I already forgot how to say it, guajillo.
Or guajillo.
Guajillo peppers.
That sounds cool.
We have all of our
Guajillo. Morita.
We have 2 moritas.
No, we have 7 morita.
Oh, sorry, we have 7 of the morita, and then we need 2 of the
Ancho.
ancho. Too many words. So we need 1 more ancho, right? From the
Yeah, 1 more.
What is that one? What counts as 1?
So, I've never done this before. Don't know what this means. I'll take the stem off, I assume.
You probably want to like use a knife, I assume. How are you feeling?
It's hot. I think it's just hot outside today.
Yeah. How are your hands?
All is normal.
Okay. So you have these 2 done. You're almost done the little ones, and then you have to do all of those.
Yeah, I think those ones are easier. They're just big, I can tear them. These ones are like small.
And they're pretty like these ones are like more hydrated, I feel.
Which one?
These ones, like they're
Oh,
more
yeah.
chewy.
Yeah, they're like raisins.
Okay, while Johnny is de-seeding, I'm gonna put together the spices that are gonna go along with the chilies to make the birria. And we have the oregano that we bought at the Latin grocery store today, so this is the Mexican oregano. And I'm gonna put all of this just straight into the food processor because there's no point dirtying a separate dish. Oregano smells good. Smells like oregano.
Nice.
Have you ever taken oil of oregano?
No.
Ugh. For like a brief period of time, my dad was like into it. I don't know if it was my dad or my dad and my mom, but they would make us take it if we were like getting sick.
Oh.
It's like a teaspoon of like pure oregano oil. Oh, it was so bad
The guajillo is way easier to do.
to remove. Yeah, 2 teaspoons. So 1, 2. Yeah, it looks like a whole bunch of the seeds from that one are pretty much off in the bag. I love cumin so much.
Guajillo is very satisfying.
Nice. They just fall out.
Yeah.
2 teaspoons of cumin. 1 teaspoon of black peppercorns, which we have. So we're gonna do 1 teaspoon of black peppercorn and 1 teaspoon of whole cloves, which I happen to have. I love the smell of cloves so much. This is such a I feel like clove is such an interesting spice. Oh, it just has such a like complex and fall and like very spicy and cozy.
Oh yeah, it smells good, yeah.
The whole cloves. For 1 bay leaf. Our bay leaves are all like broken in here, so I'm gonna eyeball. I guess bay is kind of like a controversial ingredient because some people are like questioning if adding a bay leaf to something like adds any difference to the flavor. But to me, Nasrat says she is very much pro bay leaf, so I will be team bay leaf as well. These ones are like, I think the most mild,
Yeah.
right? They look pretty intimidating though. They're so big and they're so red.
If this video gets 5,000 likes, I'll eat this whole thing.
If this video gets 100 views, you can eat 1 spicy chili.
Okay.
All right, meal number 5. I have some very subpar asparagus, some actually very good chicken, some rice, and of course some mustard. It is like 11:30 now. I'm gonna eat my last meal and we are done cleaning the kitchen. The sauce is made, the meat is portioned out and prepped. And we're both tired and hot. It's still like 27 degrees in our house, so thankfully we have AC in our bedroom. But yeah, tired, hot. Hopefully these tacos taste good. Good morning, happy Saturday. It is about 10:30 in the morning right now. I slept until around 10, so I've just taken my weight, I put on my makeup, and I'm gonna go through and do my check-in for my coach right now. So I have to do 5 vacuums every morning, so I'll do a couple of those. And then I'm gonna do my measurements and I will take all my progress pics. Not very good at vacuums yet, so it's definitely a work in progress, but I'm also noticing that I am making progress, so that's good. My bad. My chest measurement. So far, none of my measurements have really changed. I don't know, I'm measuring in inches, and I don't know if I'm the greatest at taking measurements, so I don't know how accurate they are. Still at 33. And then next up is my waist. So this is the one I'm hoping to see start to drop. I just stand naturally. We're still at pretty much exactly 27.5. So that is actually a slight reduction from last week. Oh, and then I have to do my arm. Sometimes Johnny helps me with these, but he's teaching class this morning. So when I'm doing these myself, I just try to go to the widest point and then right on 12. And next we are doing widest point of my glutes. I'm gonna say 39.5. And then the last thing I do is measure my thigh. I always just kind of do it like this, and I do the same leg every time. We are right on 23. So I have actually seen some numbers go down this week, so that's nice because my weight did go down. So measurements are done, so then I'm gonna set up and do my check-in photos. Oops. Which I'll just use my tripod for. Again, if Johnny were here, he could take the pictures for me, but he's not. So I just use the timer on my camera and I take them myself. And that's it. That is all I have to do for my check-in. I have a questionnaire that I will fill out, but I will send all of this stuff off tomorrow morning. I wanted to do my check-in this morning because I know I'm having a cheat meal today, so it's going to be higher volume of food, higher salt. So I'm just expecting that that's going to affect my weight tomorrow. So I did my check-in today so that it's the most accurate from all of everything I've done this week. And then I will send it off first thing tomorrow morning, and I will hear back from my coach about any changes to the plan. But I'm happy because I am finally seeing my weight go down this week. So I know it's a slow process and I know I have to trust the process, but I am pleased that things are starting to move because we're going to be like, I don't know, we're 17 weeks out, I think, as of today. So that is crazy. I was hoping by the 12-week mark to have lost like 15 pounds. So we will see if we start moving in that direction anytime soon. But I'm going to go make coffee and have my breakfast. Alright, my breakfast is still the same. I have 100 grams of egg whites with 1 egg. I try to cook a bunch of these every time, like I batch cook them. So this is the last of the 5 that I made, and I always have it with ketchup because I can't eat eggs without ketchup. And then I have my oatmeal, 27 grams of oats, or 1/3 of a cup.
with 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, and I put a sweetener in there as well. This is really good, one of my favorite meals of the day. And then I have my ginormous coffee. I get 1 coffee still with cream, and I put Splenda in there as well. So that is what breakfast looks like. So we got some corn chips, we got guac. Oh, the chicken guac.
Cheat meal for me too.
So
There's already sauce in here, but you can dip more if you want. When you make the tacos, that's what you're supposed to dip it in.
and this is
You can also drink some of this.
tortilla,
Shay.
burrito tortilla, like flour tortilla. This is the pork, or not pork, flour tortilla,
Birria.
beef chuck cooked in a birria sauce
With our chilies and
style.
spices.
with mozzarella cheese,
And some
and then we
onion.
have lime, onion,
Onion.
and guac to try. Okay, let's do it.
Dig it in.
And it's made like a quesadilla. Oh, it's hot.
Okay.
Ready?
Cheers.
Ta-da.
Boom.
It's so good.
My gosh.
I'll try some. Oh, it has some onion in it as well.
The onion is really good in it.
I'm gonna put some lime on mine too. Definitely not too spicy. And the flavor is not what I was expecting. It doesn't taste like a chili pepper. It just tastes like it's like super well seasoned, if that makes sense.
I think it's really good.
You definitely can't go wrong with cheese, well seasoned cooked meat, and a tortilla. Very satisfying. Couple pieces of onion,
I like it better with corn cheese. It's so good.
guac, and lime. Yeah, this one I'm having with like a toasted corn tortilla that was dipped in the birria. You can't really see what I'm doing.
That looks really good. Nice taco.
This looks like a taco to me. This is the picture I should have taken.
I can take a picture. What's that?
Lime.
Really good. I like the spices. It was really juicy. Very salty, but I think that's what the consomme is supposed to taste like. Really satisfying.
Preparation.
It was pretty long. But it was our first time. I think there's things we can do better next time.
Yeah, it's hard to prepare because you have to buy specific ingredients, and then there's just a lot of steps involved, and there's a lot of ingredients involved. And we could have like prepared the equipment we were using better because we used maybe like too small of a food processor, and we were transferring it like in and out of different containers a bunch of times. So that was kind of a pain. and the like red chili paste stains
a
everything.
lot.
So you have to make sure as soon as it like drops on the counter that you're cleaning it up.
Yeah.
But as far as taste goes, I would say flavor is like a 10 out of 10, super good.
Yeah.
Textures were really good. Super satisfying. I feel like it really hit the spot for my craving for tacos. I think they were like as good as any restaurant tacos that you would get. So I would definitely make them again. Johnny did the majority of the work. Also, I think like the cost is, it's not like cheap. It's not a cheap meat that we used or anything like that, but I'm sure it's comparable. Excuse me. I'm sure it's comparable to what you would pay if you were getting tacos at a restaurant, because tacos can be really expensive when you're eating out. So overall, I would make them again. Oh, also my complaint is I just don't like when we cook food and it's kind of like a constant production. So you see that like we're not really sitting down eating our meal together. It's like someone has to be at the stove. If we prepped it all, then like half would be cold. So it's kind of like someone's having to be at the stove all the time. So that's kind of just like a pet peeve of mine, is like I like sitting down and enjoying. So that's the nice thing when you're at a restaurant, at least, that like you get your whole meal and you can just sit and enjoy. So definitely, if you like cooking, it's something fun to try. But if you're looking for just like a quick, easy taco meal, this is not it.
Yeah.
But if you're looking for a really tasty homemade taco quesadilla type of thing, these were really good.
I would say the price wasn't that bad. It was like maybe $90 for everything that we needed, and then we have like twice the ingredients we need right now. Like we still have enough to make everything we need.
Except for the red chilies, the guajillo chilies.
Oh, yeah. But I just meant like the food.
Oh, based off of how much we prepped, yeah.
Yeah.
Because we still have like half the meat left probably, and still
more than half, yeah.
And half the tortillas. And we used a bunch of the corn tortillas to make tortilla chips with as well. So yeah, the cost I think is cheaper like per unit, but up front, yeah, it's like $90 versus if you went to a restaurant, maybe you could pay like 50 or 60. You're not going to get as much, but it depends on like what the upfront or overall cost is going to be, worth taking into consideration. But as far as a cheap meal goes, it was very good. I'm very satisfied. Okay, so I am just gonna wrap up the video here. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the vlog. Let me know if you want to see more vlog style content or if you want more sit down videos. Let me know any of your thoughts in the comments down below. Give the video a thumbs up if you did enjoy it, and please consider subscribing to my channel to follow along with more of my bikini prep journey and just more health and fitness content from me. I appreciate you so much for watching until the end of this video. I do hope it was enjoyable for you. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite thing you ate this week was and what your go-to cheat meal is. I'm already planning for my next cheat meal. I've satisfied my taco craving. My only other craving is lasagna right now, which I don't think I want to make my own lasagna, but maybe go out for some lasagna in the future. I don't know. I think Johnny and I are actually gonna sneak out for a little bit of ice cream right now just to wrap up the end of my cheat meal. And that's gonna be it for us today. So again, thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one. I hope this video finds you at a good time. Hope things are going well for you and you just keep going and keep chasing after your goals. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.
I treat the love of my life.
They look delicious.
Just enjoying my cheat day. So I'm gonna wrap up the video here with the help of this little baby.